Yeah, we actually need more sections of that next semester. Right. Oh.
Hello, PA.
Hello.
I have a few questions to you about the FTLA 2011.
Sure.
Would you like to answer some of these questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's my first one. What was the most powerful, impressive, eye-opening activity of the past 2 weeks?
I think there were two things. I think the first thing was actually the use of this iTouch. Quite honestly, I had no idea how far behind in technology I was becoming. But thanks to this, I'm really getting to know what students are using on a daily basis. And I think if I really needed to come up with something else in terms of what else I really picked up this past 2 weeks, is the satisfaction in learning what effective teachers are doing in college today. So reading that book was definitely an eye-opening experience for me.
What was the most frustrating, confusing, irrelevant activity that you did today?
Going back to the iTouch, I love the fact that we have it. I love the fact that we're using it. It was a little, as a new person to the iTouch, learning about the applications, downloading them. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to learn how to do that, but I did feel that I was just slow in learning the applications, and maybe one of the slowest in the classroom. And it seemed like a lot of people were kind of just picking it up a lot more quickly. So it was a little frustrating in that regard. The second thing is, I'm very hands-on. I'm a very hands-on type of person. So the stuff that we're learning about classrooms and teaching and learning, I'm really waiting for the opportunity for us to put it into practice, maybe come up with a lesson plan or two, and then get the feedback from all the participants.
Thank you. What would you like to see in the FTLA that has not been included so far?
I think what I just mentioned, which is perhaps spending some time in creating something that we're going to actually use in the upcoming weeks. Maybe a lesson plan or something creative that we put together, or maybe a team of us put together. We present it to the rest of the participants and get some feedback as to how we can make it more powerful and more useful.
Here's another one. Which FTLA activities you are most likely to implement in your classroom in this semester?
Well, I'm definitely going to be using the syllabus. That's definitely important, as well as creating and using my teaching philosophy. Facebook as well, I think, is going to be used. And I'm going to try my best to create that critical thinking environment that's discussed in the book.
Here's an interesting one. Which FTLA activities you are likely to implement in the future semesters?
Well, definitely more critical thinking activities, environments. There were a lot of statistics, research that was discussed during FTLA, which I would like a little bit more time to learn and input into my lesson plans.
Finally, which FTLA activities are you not likely to implement in your classes? Can you also tell me why?
I think anything that I would feel would not be productive for the students and for myself, I would stay away from. I can't think of anything specific right now, but as I'm learning and growing and doing this process, if I ever do feel that it's going in that direction, I would stay away from that.
Thank you, PA, and this concludes the interview about FTLA, Reflections on FTLA.